Hello, guys. I think now I'm audible. Guys, hello everyone. Yes, audible. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Sorry, there was some issue from my side. Okay. So, guys, hello. Welcome to the day one of React.js Essentials Bootcamp. We are starting with React.js, and sorry for being late and loud and clear. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello. So, guys, this is me, Anam from LetsUpgrade, and this bootcamp trainer is again Ritik sir. You all must be knowing him, and let me share my screen first. It's already late. Yeah. So I hope my screen is also shared. No, Golu, I won't teach. Ritik sir is the trainer for this boot camp, and I'm here just to tell you like how to mark your attendance, submit your assignment, and how you'll get your certificate. You will get your certificate on the end of this boot camp. That is on day 3, and for that you have wait. Let me show you. So here in the description box, here you can see one link. You have to click on this, and you first of all you have to enroll yourself for this. I have already enrolled. I think so. Yeah, I have already enrolled. So first of all you have to enroll yourself, then scroll down the page. So on this day one you can see the mark attendance option. Here you have to click on this toggle. Then according to yourself, how much you like the session and all, like how much you recommend it, you can mark up to you. I will give 10 on 10, as I know Ritik sir is the best. And which program, we also have paid programs, Java DSA and full stack web development. If you are interested in any of this, you can click on this toggle. And if you have any further improvement for us, anything, you are free to reach us. Thank. And then you have to submit your attendance. After submitting the attendance, please make sure to reload the page. So after reloading the page, here you can see the progress bar. It should be minimum 50 or 50 above for generating the certificate on day 3. So for that, you just have to mark your attendance accordingly on day 2 and day 3, and you will be getting assignment on day 2 and day 3. We don't give assignment on day 1, as we teach basics on day 1. So you will just have the assignment on day 2 and day 3. So make sure that you mark your attendance every day and submit your assignment on time, and your progress bar is above 50% to get the certificate. And you will get to generate your certificate here right beside the progress bar. And also we have, again I'm not audible kya? What is the benefit of certificate? That certificate is valid as we have collaboration with ITM, NSDC, GDG, and also Let's Upgrade. Hello Naveen. It's a valid certificate. You can add it to your portfolio. And also we do have B.Tech, newly launched B.Tech CSC program. So you can just go through this link and see our USPs. We have we give so 5900, yeah, 55900, we give we take mock interviews. And it's a live class, 120 plus hours of live learning classes, and it's for 3 months. You can go through this page, and please guys make sure to like and share it to your friends, and let them know about this free boot camp with certificate. Yeah. So I think, let me add sir to the stream. Hello Ritik sir.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, hi sir. So sir, you can start with the session, and I will
Yes,
just leave the session. And yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
bye,
sure,
bye,
sure.
guys.
Yes, hi everyone. Uh, just give me a second. Let me set up the YouTube stream. Yes, here. So, hi everyone. How are you? First of all, let me know three things. Am I audible properly? Am I visible? And is my screen shared? I'll just share my screen, right? Yes. So, please give me the confirmation. Am I audible properly? Right? Is my voice clear? Hello, Naveen. You're audible and visible. And let me know if my screen is shared or not. Sir, without knowing JavaScript, can we attend this? Yes, Vignesh. So don't worry, we'll be covering all the queries in this bootcamp, right? What? Uh, don't spam. I got it very right. We'll be covering in depth, and we'll be covering like how much of JS knowledge you need. But you need some JS knowledge, right? But how much it should be, right? So that all we'll be discussing. So please make sure that you are attending this bootcamp, and please make sure that you are there till the end, right? So that you can have pure in-depth knowledge of why do we use React, plus why is React used in development, right? It has many features, so we'll be covering. Don't worry about it. Chalo, I hope. Yes, so I'm visible, audible, visible. Okay, great, great. Okay. So can I get to know first of all, like where is the crowd coming from? Like where do you guys study and which year are you from? Anyone can let me know? Like, can you let me know your college and your year, and obviously the degree you are pursuing? Is it BCA? Is it B.Tech? Is it MCA? Or you're pursuing some jobs or something like that, so that I can get to know that where is the crowd coming from, right? And I can go accordingly. Hi Nitin, hi Jinam Junction, hi Devang, hi Vignesh, hello, hello, hello. Bengaluru, Karnataka, BCA degree. Okay, okay. What about others, guys? Can I need to get to know? Mumbai. Okay, from Jaipur, Rajasthan, graduated from BCA. That's great. Hyderabad, B.Tech CSE, first year. Gwalior, Panipat, B.Tech, first year, St. Joseph College, Darjeeling, BCA. Okay, BCS from this is Hyderabad, Gujarat, and okay, done EC engineering. Okay, doing front end now. Okay, okay. I can see I have a mixed crowd right here. So some of you are doing BCA, some of you are pursuing B.Tech, some of you are in the first year, some of you are in the second year, and some of you are even passed out. That's really great. Okay, graduated, completed, Madhya Pradesh. Great. Third year, BSI, BC, BSI, BSCIT. Okay, BSCIT from TCS. Okay, so we have people joining from TCS and Infosys as well. That's really great, right? So I hope this bootcamp will give you enough knowledge to get started with React. Right? I'll try my best to provide you as much as knowledge I can in these 3 days. So please make sure that you are attending it properly, you're revising properly, and you're doing the assignments on time, right? So please make sure that you are following these protocols, and I guarantee you that if you are with me, I'll make sure that you are able to at least start with React and make good projects in that, right? Plus, there also be quiz sessions on day 2 and day 3. So be prepared for the quiz session. So and there'll be very exciting, rewarding prizes as well. So make sure that you are attend and the prizes for the quiz. I'll tell you the syllabus for the quiz. I'll tell you it will be the contents covered on day 1 and day 2. So please make sure that you're watching it and you are paying enough attention to each and every word that I'm saying. Right. So, okay. With that being said, I think let me introduce myself. So I'm B.Tech Masan, right? Most of you might be knowing me. I have taken many boot camps, right? I have taken JS boot camps, HTML, GitHub, CSS project, and things like that. As far as my experience is concerned, I have around 2.5 years to 3 years of experience in this tech field. Like I have been a trainer since 3 years now. So be rest assured about the quality of content. Don't worry about it, right? So and also I'm also a software developer, and I'm working on front end technologies. Okay, so that was all about myself, right? I think I have can I have an introduction? Anyone, guys? Can I have an introduction? Okay, I got to know your college, but an introduction from of you. Where do you come from, right? And your hobbies and anything like that. Anything like that? Yes, Rajesh will be starting. Don't worry, we'll be starting. Just let's get comfortable with the audience, and then we'll be starting. Okay. I'm from Mumbai. Okay, I'm from Mumbai. Great. Ben.Tech says it's from Mumbai. Okay. In the meanwhile, you guys are introducing yourself. Let me just What do you say? Scroll on to the bottom of the page and let me write some fresh content. Yes, here we are. Okay, system developer. We have people from Andhra as well, Lucknow. Okay, great. My name is Vivek. I'm from Bengaluru. If you are from Bangalore, then you can be rest assured of the placements, right? There are tons and tons of company in Bangalore. So yes, you should be feeling lucky if you're from Bangalore, if you're from Gurgaon, because many of the companies have their hubs in hub set up there. So right, so if you're selected, you would not have to relocate and things like that, because right, it gets difficult sometimes to leave homes, and uh, it's great if you stay somewhere in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Gurgaon. Chalo, ठीक है. With that being said, let's start the session. Enough of introduction, enough of talks. Let's get started, right? So I hope you all are here. I hope everyone knows what are we going to study here, right? So what is the topic that we'll be covering? So first of all, what is this bootcamp of this? Let me just increase the font size. Okay, ठीक है. So okay, chalo. React.js, all right. React.js. Okay. You might have, I'm sure that you guys might have, heard tons of time about React framework. Like companies are using React day and day. They are preferring React over any other library of frameworks, right? But why React? Why are we focusing so much on React? Why do we need React? And why are we using React in day-to-day life? There should be any reason, right? There should be any reason that companies are preferring React. What is that reason, right? Why do we prefer? First of all, can anyone let me know, is React a framework or a library? So there are two, and there are two things to that. One is a framework, and one is a library, right? Most of you are confused in that, and I've seen people struggling in their interviews as well, right? They call it a framework, they call it a library, whatever that is, right? I'm not seeing the answer right now, but I want you to at least know that what is React, and what are the basis of React, right? Is it even a framework, or is it even a library? Right? And can anyone let me know if it's a framework or a library? Okay. Some of you are saying framework and some of you are saying library, right? So as I told you, right, there is a hell lot of a confusion when it comes to a library and a framework, but I'll clear it out for you. It is, so if I were to tell you that React.js is a library, I know most of you will be feeling shocked right now, but React.js is a library. It is not a framework. It is not a framework. It is not a framework. Okay. So now you must be wondering, right? Then what is the difference? What is even the difference between a library and a framework, right? So if I were to say the difference, right? So library versus framework, right? What is the difference between a library and a framework? The difference is very simple and very minimal. So if I were to talk about a library, if I come here to library, sorry, let me first talk about framework. Frame, or let me just talk about library itself, because we are talking about libraries here, and Reactjs is a library. So what is a library? Anyone? What is a library? Can anyone let me know? Utpal says library because there are packages pre-built by meta developers. Very well said, Utpal. Very well said. So I'll tell you, library is nothing. Okay, it's just a, so you might have seen, right, whenever you do C++ or whenever you do Java, you have a set of predefined functions. Let's suppose you want to sort an array in JavaScript, or in Java C++, let's suppose. So first option is that you manually compare the elements, right, by the equal to sign, greater than equal to sign, or less than sign. One method is that you use a sort keyword. Right? You use a sort inbuilt method. Any idea what is that sort method that you use, and where is that function? So that function is a predefined library, is a predefined functions that you have, and you can just use them, and you can just apply the keyword and you can just use them. That is the simplicity of a library that will give you. Not in case of that, sort is an inbuilt function, right? And where do the functions come from? They come from a library. What is a library, right? You know what's a library, right? There are many books that you have, right? A book consists of a collection of books, right? A collection of knowledge, you'd say it's a library. But in case of React, a collection of predefined functions. Okay, it's just a set of predefined functions and classes, classes, that are, this is very important, that are bundled together, right? That are bundled together to form a library. Okay, so you have a set of predefined functions, right? A set of predefined functions that you can use. Let's suppose you want to write something. You want to use a hook. Let's suppose you want to use a, I would say, a hook. So what is the thing that you'll do? You'll just install that hook. So if you don't know hooks, don't be worried. We'll be just covering hooks. So let's suppose you want to use a hook. So what you'll do? You'll just import that hook and you'll just use that, right? But where is the structure of it, right? Let's suppose I'm wanting to write some code, right? How will my engine know that this is the code that is being written and this is the framework that is there, that this is the library that it is there? How will it know that I'm using React and these are the components of React that it needs to build, right? This is the help of library, because it has some predefined functions, predefined methods that will tell you, okay, so this is React, and if I'm importing anything that is there already in the libraries, it will not give me any issue, right? And so who developed React? So I think most of you must be knowing, right? React was developed by Meta, that is previously called as Facebook, right? So uh, this is the most important reason why we prefer using React, not because of the brand name, but because React has a very good community. What do you mean by a community? Let's suppose you face any bug. Let's suppose you find out a mistake in this React application and that is not working, right? That bug is there in your code. It is not working due to React, some issues with the React library, right? But you have that, you even can post it, right? You can post it in Facebook groups, in React groups, and that will be catered. There is, at least you will have this confidence that if something goes wrong, there will be something who is there to listen to you, and those are React developers, Facebook developers, and Facebook engineers, right? They have a whole team who are just managing React, who are just looking into React, improving it day by day, so that you can get the best experience out of that. And even if you face any bugs or any issues, or even 90, I have personally faced it. If you are facing any issues, right? Let's suppose your code is not working, there's some error coming into your terminal. Even if you just copy it and paste it in your terminal, in your tab, Google Chrome tab or Firefox tab, you can get the exact same error in Stack Overflow. That is because of the community, right? That is because of the community that they have. They Many people use it. Most of the developers are using React. Most of the companies are using React. That is the only reason. If you have any difficulties, if you have any issues, your uh, errors, your bugs will be catered. It will be there on Stack Overflow. There's a website called Stack Overflow that will tell you each and every issue that will come. You just have to copy and just paste that code. I will not recommend copying it, but in some cases it might work, right? It might work. You don't know how, but it will work. That is the beauty of React that you have, the community support that it has. So I want to tell you the community support that it has. Community support, right? So let's suppose you have it of Stack Overflow, right? There are tons of websites, but I'm just naming one, right? You can just research according to yourself. What do you find the best? Clear, everyone? Right? So this is a library, right? But what is a framework? Anyone can let me know what is a framework? If you guys are aware of what is a framework. Okay, framework is very similar. Most of you will get confused, right? Most of you I know are confused between library and a framework, but there's a difference, right? In a framework, all the things, right? All the things are installed, whether you need it or not. Okay, so what do I mean here? Let's suppose you want to add a functionality of using a use statement, just a example, right? Now let's suppose I want to have functionality, and that functionality I need. So it is very simple. I'll just import it and I'll just shoot it into my code. But what if I would say that there are tons of functionalities that are present. There are tons of features or functions that are present or classes that are present in your framework that you do not even want to use, right? Then what in that case? You have set of functions, you have set of functionalities that you don't want to use, but they're still present, right? You do not even use, you do not even need them. So that is a framework. It has all the pre-installed features. It has all the pre-installed things. It will not depend whether you need it or not. But in case of libraries, right? So what happens when you go to a library, right? You go to a library. It's not that you read every book, right? You cannot read every book at one go. The book that you need, you'll just go to that counter. You will just pick up that book and you will just come home, right? That is the selectivity that it provides. All the functions that only the functions that you need, that only the functions that you need, or you only need to import that functions, not all the functions. But in case of a framework, you don't, it does not matter whether you want to apply functionality or not. It will automatically give you all the functions that it has. What is the downfall for that, right? this will this will eventually make your what it will make your application slower. Why slower, right? I hope it is self-explanatory, right? Why will it make your application slower? Because you have written lines of code that will that is not even needed, right? You're just increasing the size of your code. You do not need it, but you are doing it. That is the only reason why people are shifting to React. The reason being is, I'll tell you, right? First reason is the community support that it has. It was developed by Meta, so it has all the engineers, all the forces that are working day and night to improve the content, improve the optimizations of React. The second thing is that you only need to import those things that you want. It has all the things, right? But you can only import the things that you need. As simple as that. Making it faster, right? Making it faster and more optimized, right? So I hope the funda is clear to you between a library and a framework. If that gets asked to you in any of the interviews, I'm really sure that you'll be able to just answer that properly, right? With proper explanations, right? So if I were to give you an example of framework, right? For example, you have AngularJS. I don't know if you have heard it or not, but yeah, AngularJS is a JavaScript framework that was initially used before the coming of React. It was used initially to build applications, to build front-end applications, right? No, Rakesh, library is not the same. In library, you have all the functions. I agree, but you only need to, if you want to use a specific function, you just need to import that only, right? You have all the functions, but you need to import only the function that you're using. But in case of a framework, you have all the functions predefined. Okay, you have all the functions imported, right? It does not matter if you want to use a function A, and if you don't want function B, it will not matter. The function B will already be present here, right? You are not using it, agreed, but it will be present. Thus, making your code bigger, making your code untidy, making code messier, and it is being very difficult to debug because you have tons of codes, right? Tons of codes. Okay, I hope if the difference between a library and a framework is clear. Can anyone can I get some response in the chat box? Is it clear? Yes or no? Is the difference between a framework and a library clear now? Right? Clear? Yes or no? Anyone? Yes. Okay. Clear. Anyone else? Clear. Naveen says clear. Monu clear. Ankit, yes sir. Aditya says clear as water. Utpal, clear. Yes. Anurag, yes. Okay. What about others? What about others? Come on, guys. I just need a good response in the chat box. Right? Anyone? Okay, clear. Chalo, great. ठीक है. So okay, great, that's great. ठीक है. So I hope it's clear, right? It's clear about a framework and library. Now the next thing that comes here is you have a React application. Okay, so let's suppose you I am assuming that you are already aware of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? How do we run the HTML code? We have a thing called as a live server in VS Code, and that we use it to run the server, right? It just gets into the browser, but not in React. In React, if you want to run your React application, you have specific commands for that. But before that, to run your React application, you will need a thing called as a Node.js. I don't know if you have heard if you have heard it or not, but Node.js will help you run your application, right? So what is Node.js? In short, if I were to say you, Node.js just provides a runtime. So Node.js just provides you a runtime environment that helps you run your JavaScript. So, and that is also open source, which is I would say open source in nature. Okay, and what does it do? It is used to run your JS code outside your browser. It is used to run your JS code outside the browser. So if you want to run if you want to run your React application, because React.js is a JS based framework, right? It will have JavaScript obviously. So in order to run that, you need to install a thing called as a Node.js. It is not a rocket science. It is just a simple software that you have that will help you to provide a runtime environment to run your JavaScript code. I hope you are all aware of that. JavaScript can run in two ways. First thing is the browser, right? If I come over here, if I just inspect, right, if I just type any code here, I'll be able to run my JavaScript. But this is in the browser itself. What if I want to run the application into my VS Code? Because it is not feasible for me to just copy the whole code and just paste it in the browser and just run it. There has to be some way in order to run my JavaScript code into the browser, and that will be done with the help of Node.js. So in order to install Node.js, you just have to come onto this website, Node.js install, Node.js download. All right, this link, right? This is the original link. This is the that is a nodejs.org. Just click on this link, and it'll just land onto this page, right? You have a window option, you have a Mac option, you have also have the source code. As I told you, it is open source. What do we mean by open source? Is that the code that is there, that was developed, right? The code of Node.js is present in front of you. If you think that it is not correct, if you want to make any changes, you can just go to the source code, just make the changes, and you can let the community know. If your code gets accepted, if they think that okay, this is the very major upgrade that you are bringing, then hooray, you will be hired by the Node.js community, right? So that is the thing that you can have. So just click on this link. I'll just paste this link. Just paste this link in the chat box. Maybe the team will share it with you, right? If not, you can just go onto this website. It's very simple. Just type in Node.js download. You'll just land onto this link. Okay, just click. I already have it installed, so I'm not installing it. Just click on install, download the setup, install the setup, and just provide all the permissions, and then you'll be good to go. All right. So we are giving 2 minutes for students to download the Node.js application, right? Please download it. In the meanwhile, I'll be catering to some doubts, right? So please download the Node.js download, and if it's downloaded, do let me know, right? Just type in yes if it is downloaded, or no if it is not downloaded, so that I can get to know the process of the downloadation process, and I can go accordingly, right? So the link is there in the description box. You can just click on that directly. It will land up onto this page, right? Okay, Anurag has already done. That's really great, Anurag. So please download this. Software, right? This software, and then we'll be proceeding further. What is meant out by the browser? So Shubham, JavaScript, right? JavaScript, you can run the JavaScript code two ways. Similarly, let's suppose you are using C++, you are using C++ programming, right? How do you run a C++ program? In a compiler, right? The compiler will convert this language from high level to low level language. It will just convert it into binary codes and will give you the output. Similarly, if you want to run the JS code, you have to use, there are two ways. First one is the browser. You can directly, you do not need any compiler to run the JS code. You can just use your browser for that. Whatever code you write here, it will get executed by the browser itself. The second way is your Node.js, because it will provide you an environment to run your JavaScript code, right? So there are two methods that we use. So this is the browser one, and this one is the what you say, the VS Code one that will be using into the code. Sir, I've already downloaded. Yes, sir. Already installed Node.js. Chalo, what about others? You can download it? Yes or no? Shall we move further? Already installed Node.js. Great, Rishabh. Great, Rishabh. In a browser or with the help of a Node.js. Yes, you can. If you're running JS code in the browser, you do not need Node.js for that. But in order to run it here in the VS Code, there you need Node.js. Okay, it's downloading for some people, right? Okay, yes, downloading, already installed. Okay, great, already installed. Others, what about others? You have to download this, because if you will not be downloading this, you'll not be able to run your code. So please make sure that you download it as soon as possible, right? Yes, good to go. Rishabh says good to go. That's great. Please download it fast, guys. Done. Monu says done. Great. Installed. Okay. Yes, me, inshallah, please. Yeah, we are waiting for you. Just please hurry up. Sir, which is best, React or Angular? Setu, I told you exactly the difference between React and Angular, right? Now you tell me, according to your understanding, what do you prefer? Will you prefer React? Okay. So this question is for all of you, right? What do you? I told you the reasons, the difference between a library and a framework, and the difference between React and Angular. Now, what do you think, according to your understanding, right? What should we use? Should we use React? Should we use Angular? Let's suppose you're the manager of a company, and given the knowledge that you have been given just now, and you're the manager of a company, and you have to decide for a company whether you'll be using React or Angular. So what, according to you, will choose, right? What will you choose out of both the options, and why? Can anyone let me know? Setu says I will choose React. React. Okay. Anyone? What will you prefer, right? Sankar, we just give it all the permissions and we'll be good to go. So I received an answer from Bhashna Sheikh. He says virtual DOM due to React. Very good. It's again a concept of React. We'll be discussing on it. I will choose React because of its more flexible and fast. React, yes, because it is faster than Angular. React is lightweight. Angular has very large application. Yes. React, as it is efficient as compared to Angular. So here you even have the answer, right? And trust me, most of you are correct. It is a very confusing question that most of you have, whether to use which framework, which library, but you guys are there, right? You guys are there. Naveen says reason for using React is for writing simpler projects framework if I have major application. Agreed, but React also used for writing major application. It's not that, right? It's not that. What is the best alternate for VS Code? I would say what is the best alternate? Sublime you can use, but not recommended. Okay. Chalo, okay. Yes, and also due to large community. So you have the answer here. You already have the answer, right? Okay. Chalo. After that, okay, after installing, just do one thing. Just type in the Windows button or command button if you're using Mac, and just type in command prompt. Just type in command prompt. Okay. You land up onto this page, this kind of UI. Just type the following command. Just type in node, type in node-v, and here you have. Okay. So what is this? What is this that you have? It is the version of Node. If you are getting this version, if there are no errors, that means you have successfully installed Node.js. If you're getting any errors, if you're getting any syntax error, something like that, that simply means that Node.js is not properly installed on your machines. Let's suppose I do a syntax mistake, right? Let's suppose I do node hyphen vf. This will give me bad option or any syntax mistake. But if you're getting this option, if you're getting the version, this is what you'll have. So what is v16 16.15.0? It is the React version. So it is a Node version. As I told you, right? Node also has a version. Just like a software, your software has got updates. You'll have to update your software in order to use the latest features. Just in similarly, your Node is also having updates, various updates and various versions, right? So presently in mine, it is 16.15.0. It might be different from others, and the most, so people who have just downloaded it, it might be different from it might be the most updated ones, right? It might be the most updated one from them, for them also. I think Neem Shala says that in his it is v18.6.10, right? Naveen Patel has version 16.14.2. I think I have version 16.15.0, right? So you will all have different versions. It will just depend on the download. When are you downloading it? I have downloaded way back, so I have the older version, but it will work. It will not provide any further issues. Okay. So once you come here, I just want you to open VS Code. I hope everyone has VS Code installed. Yeah, I hope everyone has VS Code installed. Those of you who do not have, just go on to this link. VS Code, and just download it. Just download the link right from here. It's very simple process. Okay. So I think most of you must be having VS Code. So I'm just directly coming to the JavaScript, the VS Code part. Chalo. Let me just open VS Code in front of you, right? So here we have VS Code. Okay. Let me open a new file. Just let me open a new file, open folder. Let me just go to the desktop and let me just open demo React. Okay. And let me just come here to this React application. Those of you who are like finding it very scary, like what are those folders, don't worry, right? You'll be just covering it in there, right? So please be patient and please just focus on what is being taught. So I'll just make a new folder. Let me make a just new folder. I'll say React underscore bootcamp. Okay. Acha. After this, do one thing. Just go on to your file, or just type in command. Let me just cross out all these things. Just give me a second. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that I'm just coming on to this demo application folder. Sorry, React Bootcamp folder. I'll just open the terminal. Yes. So the shortcut for terminal is Control plus J. Sir, you please tell me step by step from basic. So iPhone Rishabh, we are just on the basic part, right? I've just opened VS Code and I've just made a new folder. That's it. I'm inside that folder. I've done nothing else from now. I've not even touched React. I was just covering the basics till now, right? Chalo. Till here, I hope you guys are till here, right? Are you guys with me? Anyone? Yes or no? Are you guys with me till here? Must have downloaded Node.js, must have installed VS Code, and you must be here in the folder, right? Yes or no? Are you guys here? Devang says yes. What about others? Are you guys here with me till now? Yes, sir. Okay. Pooja says yes. Setu yes. Penam Gaming yes. Anurag yes. Okay. So, okay. After this, just give me a second. Chalo. I have some problems regarding registrations. So don't worry. We'll be just getting to that. Let's first discuss this topic and then I'll come to that. Okay. Don't worry. Chalo. Now, just type in Control J or just click on this. Just click on View and just click on Terminal and open a new terminal. There are two options to open a terminal. One is Control J. The second one is go to Terminal and just click on New Terminal. It will just open a new terminal for you. Okay. Right. Chalo. Let me increase the font size as well a bit. Okay. Now it must be visible properly if I'm not wrong. Chalo. Now, to run your React application, to run your React application, you need a command. Okay. Because your React follows command line process. There are methods to run it by having some UI as well, but it is not recommended. 99, in fact, I would say 100% of the people right here use this command for creating a React application. And what is that command? It is npx. Just follow me. It is npx. You type in create. You type in React. Npx create React app. Okay. After this command of npx create React app, you have to type in the name of your application, whatever name you want to give. Let's suppose I'm giving the name of demo underscore, or let's suppose day, or demo underscore application, or demo underscore React. Okay. As soon as I press enter here, this will make a new application for me. What do you mean by an application? All the bundle, right? I remember I told you in the initial phase itself, all the bundles, all the packages, all the libraries, all the functions, the methods. Only by creating this simple command, I'll be able to install all these modules, packages, what you say, all the things that we need. Just need to type in that single command. Right? It is not unlike the in cases where in JavaScript, where you have to simply write or the whole code. No, it will give you all the structures, it will give you all the folders. You just need to come to that folders and write your code. You do not need to create any explicit folder. You do not need to add any things explicitly. It will be given to you once you type in this command. So what is this command? I'll just come here. In the meanwhile, it's installing. Let me just write something, right? So to run your React application, okay, you need to type the following command. And what is that command? It is npx create React app, and here will be the name of your file. Here will be the name of your file. I am facing npm error, so you might be a scenario that you must have spelled it wrong. Make sure that it is properly spelled. It is npx create React app and the name of your file, right? So it is still installing. Let it install for a while, right? Because it is downloading some packages and things like that. And let it do it, right? In the meanwhile, you also please install it. Why npx instead of npm? So yes, npx and npm are two different things, right? As you can see that npx is the father of npm, because npx includes npm in itself also. Okay, it's a node package manager and it's a node package extension. That is the difference, right? So it is just about to finish. Chalo, ठीक है. अच्छा, Rishabh, by the way, did you install Node correctly? If there's an error, it might be, yeah. As said by Beenam, there might be an issue with your Node if you're not able to download it properly, right? Please make sure that you're having proper Node version also, like greater than 16 or greater than 14. I think it'll. Chalo, ठीक है. So as you can see, once you receive this message, happy hacking, right? Happy hacking. After that, you will be sure that this application is ready to run, right? And okay, so if I come here to React underscore, if I come to this demo application here, sorry, if I come here to demo React, you can see that all these files, node modules, public src getting node package json, package.log json, readme, all these files will come up here. That's magic. That's literally magic, right? How did it even appear here? I did not, right, make any folder. I did not make any file. I just wrote this simple command. Of npx create React app, and all these folders, node modules, public, src, right? Get ignore, package.json, package.json, right? With it has some information as well. Where did it come from? It came from this single line command, that is npx get data. And how do you run your application? You just use a command called as npm start. We just use a command called as npm start. Let me just change the directory to demo React, and let me just write npm start, right? If I do npm start, now it will say starting the React scripts, and just give it some time and it will just come here. Can you send the command in the chat? Okay, let me try it. So this is the command that you have. Okay, I have sent it. Chalo. Now, so is importing. Let it start the server, and it says compile successfully. Right? It says compile successfully. Now, if I come here, you'll just see this beautiful revolving logo. This is a React logo, right? It will just revolve around for some time if you do not change it. This is the basic React application that you have just successfully created. And believe me, you have just learned how to create a React application. You are now in good enough to just start coding, and then you are good to go. You are just good enough to make any project that you have, right? So once you see this beautiful revolving logo like this in a circular shape, that means that your application has been successfully installed and it is just running properly, right? Got it, everyone? So I hope you now know how do you run your React application. What do? Just first type in the command that is called as npx create React application, right? The command is called as npx create React app. Where is that command? It must be somewhere up. Yeah, so here it is. This is the first command, npx create React app, and after the after this has been installed, you will see a message. What message it will be? It will be a message of happy hacking. That means you are ready to hack. You are ready to hack your things. So you receive this message, happy hacking. Once you do it, you just change the directory. You just come down to this folder, demo React, and just type in the command called as npx start, npm start. If you type in npm start, you will successfully see this logo, right? As simple as that. So are you guys here? How many of you in the chat box, yes or no? Just type in yes or no. How many of you guys are were able to run this React application successfully without any errors? How many of you? Binam says yes. What about others? How many of you were able to successfully run your React application? That same the thing that was taught, like that the steps that were mentioned in class. How many of you were able to follow it and were just able to do it? Okay, okay. Says I have answers. Yes, yes, done. Okay. Chebolu says no. Monu says done. Yes, yes, yes. Anjali, no. Okay. Yes. Bhasha, yes, no. Okay. I think 95% of you are able to run your React application. Some of you are not. So okay. So some of you are receiving errors. The reason for that is, number one, you have not installed a node properly. Key, like just, I don't know your username, but yeah, there might be a reason that you must have not installed a Node.js properly. The first reason. The second reason could be you have not typed in you are making some mistakes in typing the commands. You're not typing the proper command that I have mentioned. Right. So please make sure to type in the proper command. First one is npx create React app. Second one is npm start, and it will run. And make sure, if you're having any issues with the Node.js download, just watch any YouTube tutorial on how to install Node.js. Once that is done, you'll be able to run your application, right? I can guarantee that. It's a very simple process, right? Yes, give proper spacing. So make sure that you are providing proper spacings, proper casing, uh, right? Proper spellings, right? Do not, even if you even make a single spelling mistake, it will not run. It'll give an error. All right. Chalo. With that being said, I'll just tell you how to mark the attendance, right? How to enroll. I hope most of you must have enrolled till now. Those of you have not, just go onto this website. The link is also provided in the description box. And after that, just sign in, right? Sign in with your email IDs. So let me just sign in. With same IP address. So Utpal says with the same IP address, I can start it on multiple devices. That's why it's like more responsive. Yes, exactly. So the same local host, if you just try to give it on any other browser, let's suppose Chrome or Brave, it will just open the same application, right? Refresh the page. Okay, yes. Thanks, Jay. Okay, so you will so go on to this website. The link is there in the description box. Okay, so first of all, come to this React Essentials Bootcamp. Click on, if you have not already enrolled, just click on enroll now, right? It'll land up onto this UI. Once you are on this UI, just click on enroll now and you will see a message here. Congratulations, you have been enrolled in the JS Bootcamp. Okay. After that, just go on to my programs. Just go on to my programs and you will see this React.js Essential Bootcamp here. It has 3 classes are lined up. Yes, NPM start. Yes, Rajesh. Okay. Now, in order to mark the attendance, right? Today is day 1, introduction to React, right? So you will find an option here to mark the attendance. Just click on that option. How will you recommend this session to your friend? I'm just marking 10. And which premium program are you interested in? So they have 2 premium programs. I will just explain those. Let's suppose I'm doing full stack for now. Any feedbacks? For now I have nothing, and I'll just submit the attendance, right? You'll also get a WhatsApp message that you have been marked at attendance uh, successfully. Now, so this progress bar is initially 0%. On marking the attendance, if I refresh, it will come on to 23.8%. Right? Please remember, you'll be only eligible for certificates once this bar crosses more than 50%. Otherwise, you'll not get certificates. So please make sure to mark the attendance on time and to watch the recordings. Sorry, to watch the live lectures. Right? And also talking about the courses, currently have 2 programs. One is Java DSA and one is development, right? One is Java DSA and one is development. So what is the difference? I mean, what is the difference between a norm? You might ask me, right? We are getting this bootcamp for free, then why even to enroll for this, what do you say, this bootcamp, this paid bootcamp, this paid course? The reason is very simple. 3 days of bootcamp, I can assure you that I'll be able to provide as much as knowledge as I can, but trust me, 3 days will not be enough for anything. You will, if you are enrolling in this course, right, you will have some basic, and you'll start from the basic and you will go to the advanced level, right? You will get 3 months of learning plus 120 hours of expert life, 3 mock interviews and 100 plus problems to solve, because it is very convenient, right? I hope you guys must be able to, you guys will be able to understand this, that in 3 days you cannot do React, you cannot do JavaScript, you cannot do HTML. You can get started with, but to understand it in depth, to get placement ready, you need to have in-depth knowledge. And how will you get this in-depth knowledge? By enrolling into the full stack course, full courses, right? So the fees is around 5,900, and also we'll be having a quiz tomorrow on day 2 and day 3. So if you come first in that quiz, you'll get this course absolutely for free. Plus, if you come second, you'll get rupees 3,000 off. If you come third, you'll get rupees 1,000 off. So please make sure that you're enrolling into the quiz to get it absolutely for free of cost. And the best part here is that you will be rest assured about the placements, right? If you're aiming for placements, you do not need to worry about it. So if you're enrolling in this bootcamp, you will be able to get placed within 180 days. You will be able to get placed in 180 days. And the fees is around 5,900. I told you, if you want to get it for free, participate in the quiz. Topics will be the topics will be the topics covered on day 1 and day 2. As simple as that. It's very simple, right? Also, there's a similar course referred to as a full stack course. You can also like explore the full stack course, right? Read the details. If you have any, and it is also it is around 36,600, right? You can also just go through this course, and you can, if you have any queries, you can get back, you can let the team know and they'll get back to you. As simple as that, right? And there's one thing more. There is also a B.Tech program that we having. So this one is a reference. Let me just go to the link. Let me just go to the YouTube channel. Okay. Yeah. Once you go here onto YouTube, right? Let me just open LetsUpgrade. This link, and here you have it, right? So if you go onto the description box, you'll find a link here. Yes, this one. This B.Tech program. So if you are aiming for a B.Tech degree, if you want to pursue a B.Tech, if you want to be a software developer, software engineer, if you want to pursue technical fields, and if you're looking for you're in your 12th grade, 11th grade, or you are still planning on which college to decide, this is the right option for you, right? This is a B.Tech program that we are offering. What is the difference between a normal B.Tech and this B.Tech? Is that you will get a short placement, that too with a minimum of 8 LPA, 8 lakhs per annum. Plus, you'll also get paid internship opportunities in the final year, right? So if you want to explore, you can explore about it. And if you think that you have a friend who is willing, you have a friend or some cousin who is willing to pursue B.Tech, right? You can also refer him. The link is there in the description box itself. You can refer him, and what will you get on referring? You'll get rupees 80,000 or a MacBook if he or she enrolls via your link, right? So please make sure to just have a look at it, have a glance at it, just explore this website. If you have any queries, anything you want to ask, you can let the team know. They'll surely get back to you, right? Just think that the assignment will be there on day 2 and day 3, not on day 1, right? So I hope I'm clear with this part, right? On how to mark the attendance, how to enroll into the courses, how do you if you want to explore this B.Tech program, you can. If you want to give some reference to some people, you can, right? Clear, everyone? I hope I'm clear with this part, right? Chalo. Any doubts till now? Yes or no? Shall we wind up the session? I can't mark attendance because it's not coming. Fact, just try to refresh the page. There might be some issues with your internet. Just try to refresh and it will come. Don't worry. Chalo. Got it, everyone? With that being said, let's wind up the session. So we'll be meeting tomorrow at the same time. Please make sure to join on time at 6:30 dot. We'll be starting with this session, and we'll be also playing the quiz, and that quiz will be there on the end at the end of the session, right? Not now, not in the initial part. At the end of the lesson. So please make sure that you're revising. One important thing, please make sure to revise the code, revise all the things that are there. If there are any errors, any solution that needs to be done, you have to do it now itself. Because tomorrow we'll be just coding, we'll be just making sure that how React works, what are the different folders, different directory structure that it has. If there is, you'll not be able to, if there are any errors from your side, you'll not be able to catch up. Please make sure that all of the things are installed and you're good to go. So what is the last time for classes? So the class is there, the class starts at 6:30 and it is there till 7:30, right? So it is a 1 hour class. NPM error. Rishabh, please make sure that you're changing the directory, right? Change the directory to the current. So let's suppose I am on this directory, right? Just demo or do one thing, just type in this command. Just open your command prompt. Just type in this command. Just type in cd and the name of your application. In my case, it is demo. Just type in demo React. Okay. So what I'm saying is just type in cd and just type in demo React. And just type in enter and then run your command. It will work. Chalo. With that being said, I'll take your leave and we'll meet tomorrow. Okay. Chalo. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Hey, hi everyone. So my name is Sai Kiran and I'm the founder and CEO of LetsUpgrade, and I'm having some amazing news for every one of you. LetsUpgrade, in collaboration with ITM Skills University, is launching the first B.Tech CSE program that we love to share with you all, guys. 6 features. Number 1, 100% job guarantee to all the students joining this particular program with minimum 8 LPA. Number 2, 1 year paid internship in product/MNC companies. Number 3, taught by real developers working in the industry in top companies. Number 4, amazing campus. A campus which is like we work in Mumbai that we are building for you all guys. Number 5, build lots of projects which are like real world applications, highly scalable applitions from Hotstar to Zoom to your own Zomato. Number 6, you are gonna love the community collaborations that we guys have done. We are collaborating with 13 plus tech communities to give you the same environment what IITs and NITs have. Meet lots of industry people, participate in hackathons and meetups to understand what is running in the industry. That's what these are the 6 features which we have. You can check out the program on our website, that is isu.ec.in. Check out B.Tech there, you will find it. That's it guys, bye bye.